morning, Commander. Done, Commander.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good to see everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Going to be doing some City Skylines today. Going to be playing a little bit in Blackwood City. Not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing. Heathen, I heard your intro. It was a wonderful intro. Loved it. Counselor, good to see you. So we're going to be visiting New Blackwood City. It's my capital. It's my flagship build for the stream. So we're going to go check that out. We're going to take a look at the palace that I built in the last stream. There should be some Prosperity Enterprises ads running occasionally. We'll see how those work out. They should be live, so that'll be fun. I made some coffee, but might have to switch to... I'm running low on creamer. I might have to switch to the dreaded, unfortunate powdered creamer because I'm running out of liquid creamer. God forbid. So we'll see how long the coffee holds out tonight. But I'll be streaming all night. I'll be streaming until morning or until I pass out in the chair, whichever comes first. And then that's kind of the plan. We're gonna work on some cities. We're gonna build in them. Kind of get them up and running, and we're going to jump right into the build and take a look at the palace that was built at the end of last stream. So we're going to go ahead and load right into New Blackwood City and take a look at that. So I work night shift, so it's actually, for me, it's an all-day stream. Because you have to remember, I work the opposite rotation. So, unfortunately, most of my target audience is in non-English speaking countries. Because there's not a lot of people who stay up all night. But, man, that is a machine. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about the Martian fighting machine on the screen, or are you talking about something else? You and the machine. Okay. If I had tomorrow night, I'd stay up all night, but hey, I get it. If you have to leave, you have to go to bed, that's fine, like I said. But I'm glad to have you while I have you. And you know what? If you leave the computer muted and lurking, all the better. But do whatever you gotta do to make it right, you know? You do whatever you've gotta do. So, in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get ready to do some city building. So, let's go ahead and roll into New Blackwood and see what kind of trouble we can get into. And in the meantime, let's get started.
Done, Commander.
Here we are in New Blackwood, and this is where we left off the construction of our palace area for my evil empire. I mean, my benevolent empire. That's definitely not evil. So we carved out a through clever use of eminent domain, we carved out a whole swath of the city and installed a government district So here is our government district right here. And of course, right here at the front, we have Prosperity Enterprises in all its glory. The home base. And we've even got some people coming and going from there, so that's pretty cool. We're just ignoring all the warning signs on the screen. And over here, of course, is the palace that we built. And it's currently covered in snow, but, you know, we worked really hard on the palace with our little helicopter pads. Now, one thing that we have to do is I need to build the, back here in the back, I need to put in the maze. So I'm looking to put in a maze on either side of this park. I got to figure out the best way to do it. But we're going to put in a hedgerow maze on either side, going back to these greenhouses back here. So that's kind of the plan. But here, this is New Blackwood City, and it is absolutely a beast of a city. We're at 426,000 people living in our city. So we might need some additional medical services back here, I think. I did have a medical clinic, but it seems to be falling behind. So, it's a big city. It's a big city.
Start your day the Prosperity way with a warm cube of Smart Ration Meal Bar, packed with 72% of your mandated nutrients and a full serving of loyalty. Each bite is a pledge of allegiance to efficiency. Gone are the days of chaotic flavor or surprise ingredients. Here, taste is obedient, texture is disciplined, and rebellion is flavorless.
You got the advertisements up and running. Oh yeah. That was the voice of Mrs. Prospero. All right, I've given it some thought. I do not, I'm not 100% feeling building the maze today. I think I'm going to work on a town. I think I want to work on a outlying town today. What do you guys think? Doesn't quite fit in there. I was hoping that that would be big enough that I could sneak it in, but I can't. Kind of trying to find places to sneak in the additional death care services. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, that's neat. I didn't think that that would work, but it did. Check that out. It just slipped right in there. I'll bet you I could do it again right here. Snuck that right in. That's awesome. Alright, that should help a little with our death issue. Cemetery availability is getting a little bit better. So that's good. That's good. Hey Duds, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Mostly finished it. It needs a, what's it called? It needs a hedge maze. Oh my god, the coffee is so good. Oh, okay, no worries. It had as a little muted icon. It says that you're muted on your name, so I wasn't sure that you were able to hear me. Because I'm getting an icon that tells me that you have the game muted or the Twitch muted. So that's my bad. But at the moment, I'm just trying to figure out where I can sneak in additional death services, because my city is struggling with death care at the moment. I seem to have plenty, but man, if there aren't like icons everywhere. I feel like most of it is because I think all the citizens die at the same time. For whatever reason, the algorithm just calculates how many people die, and then it offs them all at the same time instead of them dying randomly at different times. So I kind of wish that the game or the simulation was a little bit better when it came to stuff like that. So. And then, Also kind of looking into wanting to play some Manor Lords soon, so. And I'm debating on putting a hospital in right here. I've already got a hospital over here, but I feel like I'm going to need an additional hospital somewhere over here at some point. Because even though the hospital's got room for plenty of patients, I don't think it has enough ambulances. So I feel like additional healthcare is going to be needed. So maybe I'll build a hospital right here. This seems to be a bad area in the city that needs additional ambulances. Alright, if we're going to put that medical clinic in, we might as well throw in some buildings here. Alright, and that helps a little. That's a bit better. I remember on one stream you would do, but the money was on red. Yes. Did you create Lavandus's house? I did. I did. So I have Lavandus's house over here. It's up here. It's on a mountain or a hillside. Way out in the wilderness, all by his lonesome. I have it placed. I don't think we've customized it yet. I gotta run into him on stream. I agree. Alright, I'm going to give the government complex its own medical facility. So I just gotta find the one that looks appropriate. And I'm going to look to see if I could sneak a parking in here right here. That way it looks like it's part of it. I am going to move this. I'm going to remove the snapping to the road. Put it like that. Do we have... Oh. Hey, the French hospital looks like it would fit in there really nicely. It overlaps slightly, but if we were to put it right here, it would fit in really well. Oh, yes. That's pretty. Doesn't quite fit in there though, does it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that other one there. I might do the UK medical practice. I think I'm going to keep the French one. I think I like the French one. Would be nice if it fits. I agree. Is this a jail or an army base? I can't tell. Nope. This is my palace. This is where the leader of all of Prosperity Enterprises lives. So this is the palace area. So it's a government district. Here, of course, is the physical palace. And then, of course, you can't have a palace without statues of the great Prospero holding the world in his hands. And then, palace has its own facilities. And over here is the legislative government body. And that's a work in progress. Right here I have... moderator headquarters. This is where all the chat moderators live, or work, rather. And here I have Prosperity Enterprises corporate headquarters. Totally not an evil corporation that is bent on controlling everyone's will and thought. You can tell by all the satellite dishes that they're not out to control anyone with subliminal messaging at all. And then here in the Palace District, everything in the Palace District, we have some high-end row housing that is available for the dignitaries and various workers.
Brilliance, benevolence, surveillance. They call her the First Lady, the final word, and occasionally the reason the cameras blink in Morse. Mrs. Prospero's flawless sense of order brings calm to the realm and compliance to the people. Her signature perfume, Motive by Prosperity, is said to induce clarity, calm, and confession. She does not issue commands. She merely lifts an eyebrow. An entire agency's act.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Another grand message from Prosperity Enterprises, broadcasting the propaganda straight from the palace. To all the citizens of my city. Daddy Games, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to Lurk. Love it, love it. You're always welcome to Lurk, my friend. That did not help at all. I think it's because I was in the wrong menu. Wrong menu. Wrong, 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 wrong. We're going to put this medical practice in right here. And apparently I'm killing buildings. Alright, that should help a little. And, oh, wouldn't you know it, more electrical problems. Alright, it looks like there's a bottleneck right here. But I think that we can solve this fairly easily, actually. We have room right here. Gonna say I don't know if I don't think the power grid liked that. Did it connect? Something's not connecting there. That should, in theory, reduce the demand on that circuit. Oh, ha! The game's paused. My bad. Why won't the electricity flow? It won't flow because you didn't have the game running. Electricity can't flow when time is paused. Holy crap, that coffee is so good this morning. You ever have like that sip of coffee and it's just so effing good that it just revitalizes your soul. That's the coffee I am drinking right now, and holy crap, is it good. Oh, I already had one. Duh. Don't mind me, I'm just playing stupid today. Alright, so we got medical, police, fire for our capital district. I've got a college and city hall. Oh, I need a welfare center. I need a... Because, you know, we can't have an evil empire without bureaucracy. I mean, not an evil empire. A malevolent, nice, helpful government. That in no way wants to control the way its citizens think and feel. Well, that was the wrong page to be on anyway. Alright. That building's a little bit too big. We don't need another city hall. Oh my gosh, that coffee's so good. I'm sorry that I keep touting the coffee there, guys. It's that freaking good. I don't think I've had coffee in like 3 days. That's probably why it tastes so good. Oh no. More power problems. All right, let's take a look. Alright, that takes care of the power problems over here. Additional health care. Because apparently, for some reason, the people need access to doctors. I don't know why. And it would help that if the person who was installing the access wasn't crushing buildings. Be right there. Oh. What's it? You can if you want to. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mrs. Prospero.
Hi, guys. Let's see. Here in Prospero's paradise, you don't need a doctor. We'll let you know when we send one to you.
Love it. Oh my goodness. What's going on, boss man? How goes it? Good to see ya. Yeah. Did you like it? Nice. I'm glad to have you on board. Alright, that should help with some of the medical needs of the people. We do need some assistance, so I need to check the wind direction. I think we're going to go ahead and put in a recycling center on this side. Oh, come on. That's not overlapping anything. Hmm. Storage extension. We don't need storage extension. We're fine. Ha. Alright, that should help with some of the garbage management on this side of the water. It can't hurt to have extra garbage trucks on the road. It's only going to cause more traffic, right? But since when has traffic ever been a major concern to us? Yeah. She says it's not a traffic jam, it's a traffic experience. Is this vanilla with mods or is it just a sandbox? So this is with mods. It's not a sandbox. So, but I'm the type of person where it's like I'm a role player and I won't use the mod to break the game. I try to follow the spirit of the rules. And if the mod is breaking the spirit of a rule, like the spirit of the law kind of situation, then I absolutely will not use the mod in that way. Because I'm a role player. So, for example, if I should be able to do something but can't because the coding of the game's just like being weird, then I will use anarchy to place it. Or like, say for example, I built this stadium right here. But in order to build the stadium, we had to use anarchy to do it. Because we put some buildings inside of others to like give it the stadium look. So yeah, that was a thing. And I totally have to work on the stadium some more. It's not 100% finished. It's finished, but There's other things that could be done to it. Plus, I was watching Grey Noise's stream a lot, and he built one, and it's way better than mine, so now I'm, like, super jealous, and I want to redo it now. Because it's like, now that I've seen him do his, it's like, I can do better. I know I could do better. But this was the first attempt at building a stadium that I ever did, and I think it came out pretty nice, considering. I got a parking garage here with a little walkway right into the stadium. So for my very first attempt at building a custom building, because this was my very first attempt at building one, I think I did pretty well. So, like, occasionally we get broken assets, and I'll use a mod to fix the broken asset. So. But I think we're doing okay. We're still having a problem with some death care over here on this side of the city, though. So that's not good. And I have, by the way, Josh, I totally have your intro stuck in my head now. We might need to hear it again. You have placed your subliminal messaging into Prospero's head, and we might need to hear that again now. Love it. Okay. I'll see you when you get back. Oh, you know what? I totally just remembered what I was doing with this. We're putting in parking. Excellent. Excellent. We can totally fit another funeral home right here. Why have one funeral home when you can have many? Oh, that coffee's hot. That's hot coffee. Alright, I need a quick BRB, guys. So if I just lend me a few seconds to go do some stuff, I'll be right back.
The calm you feel, that's surveillance. Isn't it peaceful knowing someone is always watching over you and also watching you? Thanks to the tireless efforts of the Department of Observational Harmony, known affectionately as the Mods, your chat stays tidy, your streets stay whisper quiet, and your opinions remain pleasing. Remember, moderation isn't censorship, it's atmospheric control.
Oh no, another death wave. I wonder if there's a way that we... I'm back, by the way. I wonder if there's a way that we can select which pop-ups we get to see and which ones we don't. Because, like, I would love the ability to turn off the death wave pop-up. We got plenty of death care. Plenty of death care in our city. I might find a little plot of land to put another cemetery in real quick. But like maybe we can put one in back here. That's a firehouse. So we're gonna move this firehouse out of the way. And then the high school. Well, no one's using this parking lot right now anyway. Alright, so we're going to put the high school right there. And then we can put this back right here. But actually, I think I will go ahead and put it over here for now. You know what? We're just gonna revisit this. We're gonna revisit this firehouse here in a minute. That was a Southwest firehouse. So, can we fit a full-blown, humongous cemetery in here? Technically we can, but won't quite fit. But that's okay. That's why we have this asset right here. So that just left us room for other things. I think I'll just throw in a handful of offices back here. When in doubt, a few offices. Oh, snap! We have a redeem. It's time. It's puppy cookie time. Oh, they literally just ran outside. Alright, hold on a second. Duds, we have to let them do their business. Mrs. Prospero's calling them. They're probably terrorizing the neighbor's chickens. Oh, snap. Here he is. There he is. And out of the way, Peck. Alright. Come here. It's puppy cookie time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We wait all night for puppy cookie time. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh.